Hi guys, my name is Ellen. This is M-thusiast for life. Awesome that you guys tuned in. Today we're gonna talk about a very cool watch. And I mean, you guys already read it in the description, saw the thumbnail. So yeah, without further ado, let's get it on. Man, look at that one. Look at this really beautiful puppy right here. It is coming in a panda design. It is having really nostalgic and vintage looking, indexes and hands. And what I love are the details of the watch. The details are storytelling machinery that I so much appreciate about vintage style watches, also vintage watches, and this one is really picking me up, I have to say that. If you look at the dial, you will definitely from the first second recognize the panda style like dial that you have in here, and it has a black outer tachymeter scale and also matching sub dials, and all that is complemented with 12 and 6 in massive numbers attached on the dial, which are polished, and I like that very much. I like that because you got that contrast in the accentuation of the indexes on the dial, and of course the high polished hands that we can see here. What I really like about that watch is you just not see one accent. You will always be one or two or even three accents on the watch, and this is something that is really complementary on the watch. Like on the second stop hand that we see here, there you got on the very end the star, the star-shaped logo. And you can find that star-shaped logo also on the crown. I mean, I like that very much. It's like the outer part of it has a brushed design to it. I think it's probably laser etched in that design, but it really stands out. And what I also like on that watch, it comes with a sapphire crystal. You can also have the option to get an acrylic glass on top, but I would opt for the sapphire option just because it will last a little bit longer. And then of course the way how easy it is to basically wind up that really beautiful manual seagull movement is, I mean, this is really an art for itself. And if you consider that these movements, and if you didn't know that, now I'm going to tell you that, are basically have been produced by, on, and with Swiss machinery. Yes, the history revealed one day the movement manufacturer Venus decided to sell his company, and what happened was basically Chinese businessman went there and bought the complete machinery and basically just relocated the machines and successfully producing these kind of watches, which by the way the Chinese pilots at one point have also worn. So this is a pretty very outstanding watch. When you look at the see-through case back, you will easily recognize it has a lot of polished parts in there, accentuated with these golden little wheels and gears. And what you see, the funny part is this is from an old style vintage movement inspired. And you can actually see old Breitling Navy timers bearing the base movement of that seagull. So this is a very cool watch, I have to say that. And the interesting part is you have 38 millimeters. So in this day and age, we would say, 38 millimeters is like, for my wrist size circumference of 175 millimeter, a little bit too small. But if you like the vintage character of a watch, and really appreciate the history. As I told you, very, very important. That's the reason why you have to knowledge yourself. You will like the watch. I really like it so far. I like the 38 millimeters. I like the 47 millimeters lock to lock. The 18 millimeters, it's so beautiful. I mean, you know, the band size of the 18 millimeters that is slowly then tapering down. And all the little tiny accents on the watch are, in my opinion, just outstanding. I like that they put on the leather band the quick change possibility for it. And yeah, I have to tell you guys, it is a very, very good watch. Has a complete, almost complete polished case, and you can get it for 235 euros. But do not forget that always tax come on top. And I would say for 235 euros, having a real Swiss movement. You know, the only thing is they just relocated the machinery. So it is a Swiss movement, basically. You can't do anything wrong. You're never at the wrong track with this watch. It has a beautiful mechanical feeling to it. You can hear it. It is ticking. Very, very, very sophisticated and well-made. Really, I have to say that, well-made watch. And be honest, guys, we go to the Swiss. What will you pay for that watch? I'm going to tell you. You will be around 3,000, 3,500 euros for a new piece with that kind of movement. Yeah, so this watch really made my day, I have to say that. And please, guys, be aware. You will always hear about the rumors. You can get these watches in different level or different quality stages. This is not 100% correct. You will get these watch with different movements. You can have the cheaper movement that is then around 60 bucks or so, and you pay for the whole watch 100 to 150 euros, or you can get these higher graded movements with that gooseneck regulation that you see here. And these are, of course, a little bit more, you know, these are a little bit more dollars. So 235 euros is okay for that watch, considering really the in-depth, you know, quality that I'm able to see here. I like that very, very, very much. Of course, the stitching is really, really cool. It's really good. I mean, they did a very, very, very good job. But interesting is you get with this watch, this toolbox, it is out of plastic, but which is no problem. And you have, interestingly, of course, the manual, and then something that appears like a cloth to clean the watch or polish it or whatever you like to do, and warranty card. Very, very interesting. So guys, I would like to know from you, how do you guys like the 1963 Sugess with the Seagull movement? And do not forget the gooseneck regulator. Write it down into the description. I like to talk with you about that subject, you know that exactly. And you know, the more the merrier. So our community is big. Let me know down in the description. That's it, guys. That's it for today. Just let me know if you like this video. If so, hit the like button, subscribe, and we're gonna see you in the next video. Have a good one. Bye.